So I get out. I'm like, oh my God, I got these charges. Okay, I've been through this. I got to go through all this shit. I'll be able to, I'll figure it out. And it just isn't going like I thought it would. I'm getting fucking full on riot gear, SWAT team coming to my house, doing the fucking, the knock search. Remember I told you I didn't get to the house? Everything's fine. I'm this, I'm that. I'm going through the thing and they're just still fucking with me, man. Like pulling me over in town and taking my car apart on the fucking, dude, my Prius, taking the seats out and doing all this shit and then leaving it there in pieces and then taking off. My girlfriend going to work at 7:30 a.m. in her heels, pulling her over. Listen, we smell weed, stripping my car down. Like, dude, they wanted me. All they got me for at that point, they want to get me now and like until you're convicted, you're on felony probation. Listen, everybody's guilty until proven innocent. That's the truth. I was being treated like a federal, like I was a felon on probation. First time I learned the hard way is I got a knock at like fucking 5:30 and I like, the fuck? Banging on the door. Open the fucking door, Santa Rosa PD. I'm like, what the fuck? Go to get my underwear, blow the door open, come in hot, take me out. Carry me out of the fucking house by my legs, handcuffed, butt ass naked, throw me in the back of their car, strip the house down, let me out, didn't find anything, leave. 30 days later, side of the road, over here. Bro, they'd find, remember all my bank accounts, all my shit got seized. They did the knock warrant one time, hit my house, found fucking my bills on the counter, $2,000, $3,500 with the paper clip, the cash on the thing, rent, like normal shit. We're taking this. You don't have a job. Where'd these gains come from? Where'd this cat, dude, they were fucking my life up. I'm living on my money, but remember I had that one room left. Remember it was day 30. I get out of jail. I'm scared that they're going to follow me over there. I have to have that. That has to harvest. I have to get that fucking 65, 70 racks out of that room. I really, really need this right now. So I'm going out the house at fucking like 1:30 a.m., like fucking out the back into the pasture, running around, getting on my fucking scooter, smashing to my spot, making sure there's no lights. Is there any weird cars? Going in behind the complex, over the fence, going into my unit. Growing, lights are on, plants are looking fire as fuck. I did that for 30 days. And then they come in, go to court. I'm 2 days away from harvesting, 3 days away. And in my mailbox, this is 30 days after my initial arrest. I'm like, I open my mailbox and there's this dude, they could barely get it in, this like folder and this papers. And I open those papers and I take them out and I'm being indicted on 58 counts of money laundering. And I'm looking at like 12 years because every single one's a stackable offense and they want to send me to San Quentin and make an example out of me. There's no deal on the table. Dude, and I got that in the mailbox. And my fucking heart like sunk. When I opened that mailbox and I took out that indictment on the money laundering, even though like I'll get emotional about the shooting, that made me I feel like that trumps how I felt on the shooting. That scared me. That really, really scared me. When I got shot, I can recover. I can cut this cast off. I can fucking work on my mobility. I can do all this shit. Like, I'm not going to survive in jail. Like, let's just be real. I've never gotten a hand-to-hand fight with somebody. I've always been able to talk out of any situation, drunk, crazy, want to come at me. I don't believe in it. I've been able to talk myself out of any violent situation besides getting shot. I don't want to go to prison. I can't go there.
And this is a federal case, no?
No, this is local.
Local.
I'm so lucky that they didn't get involved. They were part of the raid. And I think they were part of the raid because I think whoever like narked on me, because I think that's clearly what happened.
I was going to ask, how did they know about the grows?
Listen, I worked with one person, but I'm the guy in town. Let's say we go to the lake and I'm in my fucking 2010 X-Star batted out. People will be like, yo, tie up. No, man, I can't tie up. Like, I don't want my boat scratched. Like, man, fuck this bitch, dude. He's too good to hang out,
and
party.
Just jealous.
He's got this big ass truck. Yeah. He doesn't ever tie up. Fuck him. Like, who knows? Mm-hmm. But look, when I read that fucking arrest warrant shit, they showed up, did one day of surveillance. I didn't open my business at 9 a.m. and on a Sunday and they raided me. They knew something.
Yeah.
They walked the building. They saw air conditioners everywhere. They probably went to my house. Someone's saying like, dude, he's got weapons. Mm-hmm. Both my house and my shop was hit as if I had weapons. And they said that in there. We were with this guy's armed and dangerous. We were waiting for a firefight. Like, I think they came in because someone's like, bro, he's trained in, or they did their background and he's trained in tactical operations. And because when you come into my shop, I used to have these certificates everywhere, you know, AR-15, like assault rifle, breaching doors, moving cars. Like, it was fun. Like, I was into that. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go and do these classes in Stockton for fun. No one knew in town. Take all my guns and go do that shit. Hit all my guns. When they came and raided me, you got to remember, I told you, they only found 215 plants. No money, no pounds, no weapons. But when they came to the door, everything registered. Where are these weapons? We're looking for them. Like, bro, I don't have any of them. What do you mean you don't fucking have any of them? All of them. I sold all of them. I don't have any of those. You haven't. I'm like, oh, I'm just a dumb redneck kid. I'm a hill kid. I just sold the firearms. You know, they can't do much.
Damn. And so you get this huge folder in the mail. You realize, damn, you're talking 12 years and there's no deal on the table.
And then I get arrested again
and
the next day.
You need to harvest. So the harvest doesn't happen.
I'm like ready to harvest.
Yeah.
They indict me and then they come arrest me again. New charges. Re-arrest him, put him back in jail, not federal. Re-arrest him, put him back. 58 counts of money laundering, 6 counts of fucking, possession, running a fucking lab, all the shit that they can hit you with, all felonies. Cultivation is not a stackable offense. So even though they found fucking multiple buildings, it's a 6-month kind of fucking, or whatever the charge is. If you're not a repeat offender, it's not a stackable offense. Money laundering is a stackable offense and they can get all of your assets from you, everything. So they took retirement funds. They took my investment accounts. They took every money that I had in banks and real accounts that they could. They took all my vehicles, the boat, the motorcycles, the motherfucking 67 Deuce. I had a dope ass fucking caddy, Seafoam Green Sun, 10,000 original miles gone. Bro, they took everything. And when I got that indictment, I was just so scared. And I called, like, they came, they arrested me. Didn't know they were going to arrest me. I already was arrested. I got charges. You just add the charges. Drag me back in, put me back in jail. Dude, and then this time I go and they're like, his bail's 150,000. And they're reading my shit 6 months ago. And I go down. I have, thank God I got Chris Andrian, same guy who represented me the second time, the best defense lawyer in the North Bay. If you look up Chris Andrian, this dude's a killer. He's a bad, bad dude. And he sits down with me at his desk and he's like, this is bad. He's very honest. Like, this isn't good. You're looking at 13 years in San Quentin. We're going to have to go to trial. We're going to have to get a fucking hung jury. We're not getting out of this. We have to get a hung jury and we got to fight the money laundering charges. At that point, I was ready. Like, I knew. I'm like, dude, there is no plan. I've never had a plan B. There's no plan B for this. I'm not going to fucking jail, dude. I can't go to jail. My life will be over as I fucking know it. I can't go to jail. I won't be able to rebuild. You can't do anything in that 3-year period. Either you're going to trial. They're watching you like a hawk. I get into war mode and I'm like, I need to focus my energy on something. And I start going hardcore into dieting, exercise, fitness, and bodybuilding. And so I'm going through this whole trial for the first 2 years, hardcore diet, reading all about macros, 6 meals a day in the gym, 210 pounds, 215 pounds, super burritos every day, fighting the case, doing all this shit, trying to stay busy. I get down to like 170 pounds.
Wow.
Doing CrossFit 5 days a week.
You're a tall guy too.
6'1".
Yeah.
Doing CrossFit. I'm lean as fuck. Then I start bodybuilding, start taking a little test, focusing my diet. I got a prescription for it. Went to a health clinic, got my blood checked. I'm 30 fucking 1 years old. And I put on like 15 to 20 pounds of muscle mass. And I start going to when I go into 24-hour fitness, I got neon shorts on, neon fucking, I look like a bad motherfucker. I'll show you guys some pictures. Like, you look at me and it's just like, I turn myself into what I would dream that I would look like. If this was my career and this was my focus, what would my body look like? I'm not talking like, I don't want to be massive. I'm talking like a Arnold Schwarzenegger proportion to 6'1", beautiful chest, 4% body fat, fucking veins everywhere, turn every dude's head in the gym. Everybody's chick just stares at me and jaw drops. And I did it. And I looked fucking unreal. I took my shirt off ripped 6-pack, veins everywhere. Dude, my hip flexor, everything was just, I looked amazing, bro. I looked magazine quality amazing. And that saved my life in that 3 years of going to trial, because I was able to put all of my energy and focus and that sickness I had into something else.